And I assure you, there's still no stains on this jacket.
When Buddy Cianci got indicted in 2001, it wasn't his lawyer who gave him the news.
By the way, I heard it from the press. I heard it from Jack White. Is he here?
Right here, Mayor.
Jack White called my office and said that there was something coming down. No?
An unforgettable moment and an unsurprising one for anybody who knew Jack White. A quarter century earlier, as a 31-year-old Providence Journal reporter, White won a Pulitzer Prize for exposing Richard Nixon as a tax cheat, drawing this memorable response from the president.
Because people have got to know whether or not their president is a crook. Well, I'm not a crook.
To the amazement of his colleagues, White had kept that historic scoop in his back pocket for 12 days because Journal reporters were on strike. For a son of union men who grew up in this working-class section of Pawtucket, there was never a question of crossing the picket line. Yet even though the Nixon story earned White the highest honor in print journalism, by the end of his career, his heart was in broadcasting.
Print is great because you can do more. You can deal with more information, but when it's good on TV, it doesn't get any better. 3, 2, 1.
White joined WPRI 12 in 1985 and was quickly assigned to the biggest story in town, the second trial of Klaus von Bülow. White got the defendant one-on-one.
It was an agonizing decision, emotionally, to decide not to testify.
Over the next 20 years, he broke a host of other stories, winning one of his 2 Emmy Awards for tracking down credit union fraudster Joe Malacone in Utah.
Good morning, I'm Jack White.
And keeping his pulse on the political scene as host of Newsmakers.
This city is the very heartbeat of the American mafia.
But there was one beat White loved more than all the others: organized crime.
Time and circumstances often change a father's dreams and a son's future.
Even when it led Polly Calenda to take a swing at him after a 6 o'clock live shot.
Is that camera on now?
Yeah, we want to get a little bit.
That incident was an exception.
If you're as fair covering mobsters as you are in covering bankers, you don't have anything more to fear from the mobsters than you do from the bankers.
When White died in 2005 at age 63, friends recalled how much he loved his family, while politicians and competitors lauded his example.
Jack White is a Rhode Island tradition.
He took me under his wing when I was a young reporter and taught me a lot, and he would say, you don't get it 99.9% right, you get it right. If you don't have it right, you don't do it.
Just months before his death, White gave his own epitaph.
You try to be accurate, be fair, be sensitive, and be first.